though. But yeah, we back once again with another video or whatever. And father's girlfriend accused of letting dog viciously attack her daughter. A lot of you guys probably seen some of this story, but we're gonna get into this one. This is the one I really want to get into. She got an interrogation, and this lady, she just, never mind. I'm finna just let you guys see for yourself, but we're gonna get into the interrogation part tomorrow. I will be on here early again like I did. I got a lot of videos to catch up on, so you're gonna see me. So all you gotta do, just tap on my name. I'm gonna be here, I promise you. But let's get into this, y'all. Let's get into it.
All right, a Fox 35 News exclusive. 9-year-old Jamariah Sessions was found dead back in June in Montverde. Fox 35 News first brought you the story then as deputies were trying to figure out how she died. And tonight, they say they have some tragic answers.
Deputies say this woman beat the little girl and instructed her dog to attack her. Fox 35's Marie Edinger joins us live now. So Marie, this woman was the girlfriend of the young girl's dad?
That's exactly right. Deputies are calling this the worst case of abuse they have ever seen in Lake County. Jamariah Sessions had two grandmothers who she'd stayed with in the past, and we spoke exclusively with both of them today.
That's a baby. That's a baby. A beautiful little girl not gone.
Of a 9-year-old baby. 9.
9-year-old Jamariah Sessions was found dead in June. Now we know she was tortured and brutally beaten, allegedly by her father's girlfriend, Tyshael Martin.
This is the worst case of aggravated child abuse we've ever seen.
Martin's arrest affidavit says while her other kids watched, she sicked her 103-pound Rottweiler on Jamariah, then kicked and beat her.
There was no reason to hurt my granddaughter.
The home was full of security cameras, which deputies say caught the attacks on video. In one video, Martin is heard saying, "I'm fixing to kill her," according to the affidavit.
The world needs to know evil when they see it, so her picture needs to be everywhere. If I had the money, I would invest in a billboard in every state. So
the sheriff's office says that was far from the first instance of abuse. Martin is accused of beating her as a form of punishment and making her run with her hands above her head.
I don't have the words to describe it. It's unimaginable, and
No, we can't skim it past that. Hold on one second.
it's unimaginable, and words to describe it.
Damn, I keep fucking up. I'm sorry, y'all. It says on June 18th, 2024, at approximately 800 hours, somebody attended and viewed the autopsy of Jamariah Sessions. During the autopsy, the medical examiner, Dr. Lange, noted no organ abnormalities, failure, or damage, and found no medical, preliminary, or obvious reasons for death of Jamariah. There are blunt force injuries, which appear to be superficial, but no signs of strangulation. There was no immediate discernible medical reason for the death and no observable cause of death at this time. Due to this, the medical examiner determined to wait on further pathology and toxicology results to assist in determining the cause and manner of death. The medical examiner did note the number of superficial injuries, advising it appeared to be torture and inflicted by fingernails and being struck with an object approximately 1.25 centimeters wide, along with other items, possibly wire. On both of Jamariah Sessions' biceps, fingertip bruisings were present, with a curved laceration present at the end of each bruise, indicating that Jamariah was grabbed with significant force, and fingernails penetrated Jamariah's skin. And why they got this big
making her run with her hands above her head.
I don't have the words to describe it. It's unimaginable and completely inhumane.
So where was Jamariah's father? The sheriff's office says he left the home because he and Martin were fighting. His daughters have lived with each of their grandmothers in the past. Both told me today they want custody of the children. And now they want maximum punishment for the woman accused of killing their granddaughter.
You gotta explain to her sister what happened to her sister. She's not gonna understand that. She's only 6 years old.
the justice that she deserves is not what the state does.
You know what, man? We gonna have to get into this. I already got aggravated. Hold on, we gonna have to get into. We gonna have to do part one tonight and do the rest tomorrow. But nigga, we finna have to get into this because I didn't just got aggravated. We gonna get into her whole interrogation with this because I'm really itching. I'm really itching to know what the hell she was thinking. And to do this in front of your children, you are a sick woman. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm so sorry, but let's get into it. I got to get into this.
In 2024, police were called to a home in Montverde, Florida.
All right, on June 17, 2024, police were called to a home in Mount Verde, Florida. When deputies arrived, they found 9-year-old Jamariah Sessions without vital signs in the bedroom. Her naked body was covered in bruises and other injuries. Investigators speak to the person who called 911, Jamariah's father, girlfriend, Tyshael Martin, to find out what happened.
When deputies arrived, they found 9-year-old Jamariah Sessions without vital signs in her bedroom. Her naked body was covered in bruises and other injuries. His girlfriend.
All right, what's your name, ma'am?
Tyshael Martin.
And what's your date of birth? And how old are you?
34.
34, okay. I'm Detective Mercer. This is Detective Tyshael. All right, so a couple quick questions for you. So yesterday I understand you went to the airport to try to fly some kids out to California to visit their grandmother, correct?
Yes.
What time did you leave the house?
I want to say maybe 5-ish.
Okay. And then you got to the airport. What happened along the way to the airport?
She threw up.
Who's she?
Jamariah.
Okay. And did you guys get her breakfast? Is that what she threw up?
Yes.
What'd you guys get her for breakfast?
Banana and Gatorade.
Okay, so she threw that up. And then you guys get there, and then what happens?
Well, actually, yeah, we was almost there when she threw up. When we got out the car, she was walking fine, and then she was like, when we got halfway down the roadway, she was like, I'm starting to feel weak. So I walked her back to the car, and the girls went ahead of me. So I got in the car, and I went and picked the girls up. I went and told the girls that I was going to go around and for them to go ahead and go to the airport so I can get her wheelchair assistance.
Okay, so you got her a wheelchair?
I wasn't able to.
Oh, you weren't able to?
No,
Okay.
because when they said that I have to book it through the airline, I have to go through the airline or something to get the wheelchair or something, so we remained in the car.
Oh.
She a lying son of a bitch already. I can tell a liar. She lying.
Okay, so why was she feeling weak? Just because she was sick, or was she having other injuries?
We just came back from out of the country or whatever, so she's been sick and about 6-7 other of us. She did fall the other day. We have I guess a leak from the ceiling in our living room, and I guess she said she was walking in.
And I want to know, out of what country? Where did you come from out of the country? Because you already pissing me off.
The dart and didn't see the dog food bag, tripped over the dog food bag, fell because slipped in the puddle of water. She said she hit her head, but when I checked, I didn't see any bumps or anything. So she said she twisted her ankle. I put a compression sock on and allowed her to ice it.
Okay. Who's this gentleman here?
That's that.
Okay, that's Dad.
Yeah.
All right, so store dog food. How long ago did that trip happen?
That was maybe 3 days ago.
So like Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thursday or Friday.
All right. And then, so that's when she twisted her ankle?
Yeah.
All right. And
Well, she said it felt, I don't know if she really, she said it was a little pain. I just know that
So, okay.
There's so many bitches I want to punch in the face this year. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here and looking at her. She didn't even want to say this little girl name. Nigga, she got a name. That's how you know she guilty of everything. You already trying to separate the personal aspect of it. Man.
So did you guys put ice on it? Did you guys give her like
compression sock and ice?
Okay, compression sock and ice. All right.
And she was actually walking on it fine. She said when she got in the tub to sit down, it swelled up.
Okay.
From being in the water, that's what she said. So we gave her the crutch that we had. crutch that we had in the house.
Okay, so you gave her crutches. Did you guys take her to the
Smoking
doctor at
blunt
all?
so bad. Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Okay. And then you said you went out of the country. How'd you go? Did you fly or?
So we went on a cruise ship, and
Where'd you guys go to?
Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands. So, Dominican Republic was the only one I had.
Okay, so you guys with all three of them, there, right? That's important in case she has something that she may have got over there. Did she get off the ship at all on these islands?
Yes.
And she was walking around?
Yes.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, so where does, and I know Mom's here now, does he normally live here?
Yes. He's only been gone for, I think, 3 days.
So he left on Thursday or Friday?
Yeah.
What does he do for work?
He works at is it a paint? It's a paint shop or something.
You know what? And I'm getting disgusted with these other parents too. Especially like in these stepmother, stepfather situation. Let me tell you something. When you start having children coexist one with each other, you can tell when a person pay different attention to your kid. The fact of the matter that you left and y'all arguing and you leave your kid, I don't understand what y'all be on. I don't get this part. Let's keep going though. But
why is he never here? Does he live in Orlando because it's closer to work, or?
I mean, he's in school. We're both never here due to me having to take him backwards and forth to school and then work, school and then work, school and then work.
Is it just easier for him to be in Orlando?
No, right now he's only been there for a couple of days because he had an injury. He busted his head and knocked his tooth out.
Okay. How'd that happen?
He told me that he was on the bus. He left the job, went to.
There's a lot of injuries happening. I ain't come on.
Trip on the way back to the job.
Okay. Does he know about his daughter already?
So I called him to tell him to come to the house, but I didn't tell him.
Okay, so he doesn't know anything yet. All right, so you guys get home.
The fuck?
You guys get home around 10 o'clock in the morning, roughly from Orlando back to here.
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, around that time.
So early in the morning.
This man about to pull up and he don't even know his daughter gone.
Morning, like around 10. But okay, so what happened the rest of the day? What did you do for the rest
of the day? I took medicine.
What did you take?
I took ibuprofens and stuff and Tylenol to get. My throat was hurting really bad, so the medicine put me to sleep. I was sleeping all day. Jamariah was actually telling me that she felt better. Once we got back, I gave her a popsicle, 2 popsicles. She ate them. She was on the couch. Before I went to sleep, I told the girls I was going to sleep and alarm in the house. I believe they went to the park or something.
Jamariah did?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you're not sure. You were asleep, right? So what time did you wake up?
I woke up I woke up periodically. But I stayed in bed.
Right.
You mean like when I found her?
No, so did you stay in bed throughout the night last night?
So when I went to sleep, it was only about 7 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So I think I slept to about 12 something, got up, just sat up in the bed, drank something, laid back down, and I think I was calling my mom back because I saw she had a missed call or whatever. I don't remember. I just know that I never got out of bed.
You have your phone with you. Can you look at that phone and see what time you called your mom back?
Yes. She called me at 11:43. That's probably what woke me. I called her back at 12:05.
Okay. And then where was Jamariah at that time at 12:05? Was she in her room, or you don't know, or was she with you?
She was. I don't know where she was at that time.
Okay. You never got up to go check?
No.
Anybody? Okay.
She sleeps. She doesn't have a room. She sleeps anywhere.
Anywhere? Okay.
Mostly in Naya's room.
Okay.
Or on the couch. Well, she was sleeping in Denia's room, but she was doing things that her dad didn't like, so her dad made her sleep on the couch.
What was that?
Stealing from the girls, talking about boys a lot.
I guarantee you, Cash Money, that these was not things that the girl said. These were things that she said. You can already tell that she's one of them bitter ass women that's mad that he has kids with other people outside of her. I don't like her. I want to beat her up real bad because she's lying so bad right now.
Being nasty, not bathing and stuff like that.
Okay, so she had to sleep on the couch. Okay. So this morning, you get up out of bed and you go to check on Jamariah. What happened there? Like, why did you go in there and check on her?
No, I actually I got up and I turned the light on and I noticed that she was on the mattress.
So she was in the same room you were in?
Yes.
Okay.
I tapped her, asked her, do she want to go to the do she need to go to the bathroom? And she didn't respond.
Okay. And then you called 911?
Yes.
What was she wearing?
She didn't have on anything.
No socks, no shoes, no clothes, nothing?
No, she must have, but that's normal. Most of the girls walk around like that.
Okay.
Your 9-year-old, you allowing your 9-year-olds to walk around butt ass naked? Lady, you must be thinking we boo-boo the fucking fool or something. Stinking ass. Are you serious?
I don't know. I have an autistic daughter, and she does it all day long. I think Jamariah probably was hot or something, or I don't know. But she usually takes her clothes off when she is hot.
Okay. And so she had a burn to the top of her foot. How did she get the burn?
So my daughter, she does hair as well.
Which daughter?
My 9-year, well, all of them, but my 9-year-old daughter does hair, and
I shouldn't have started this challenge watching these videos.
and she did her hair, and they both dipped her hair in the hot water. That's just a method of doing hair.
Shut up. You threw hot water on her. That's what you did. That's what you did.
And she said some of the hot water spilled on her foot, but she said she never saw a burn, and I'm thinking it's due to the compression sock being on her.
That she was wearing?
Jamariah never complained about a burn. And we didn't take the compression sock off until today.
Okay. So you took it. So when I said if you found her wearing any clothes, you said no, she wasn't wearing any clothes, and now you're saying you took the compression sock off.
Well, not Monday,
today.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. So Sunday you took it off, and then you saw the burn.
Yes.
Did you guys do anything at that point to treat that burn?
Yes.
What did you guys do?
Neosporin. We put Neosporin on it.
Tell her go in the house right now and get the tube. Tell her go in the house right now and tell her go get the tube of Neosporin. I promise you she ain't got one.
But it was only at the top of her toe.
Okay.
So I was like,
yeah, there's cameras in this house. Oh, we gonna get into all of this shit, y'all.
My daughter said, I believe she said her skin was coming off when she took the compression sock off.
And that was Sunday.
That baby suffered so bad.
All right.
For no reason.
Where is Julia, Jamariah's sister?
She's with his mom.
And that's in Orlando?
Yes.
All right. Why is she there?
Apparently, she said she didn't want to be around us. We were too strict on her. And
Nah, y'all be beating folks. She got the fuck on. With no strict.
And all type of stuff. That's what she was saying. So it was just becoming too much of a problem, and we made the decision for her to go over there and be cared for because, it was a lot of stuff going on with her.
I want y'all to understand. You see how she's trying to get rid of this nigga's kids. You feel me? Like this, You know, women like her pisses me off so bad, y'all.
What happened to Julia and Jamariah's mom?
I believe she had cancer.
Okay.
And passed away.
Okay. You tried doing CPR this morning?
Yes, sir.
And it was not successful?
No, sir.
Okay. Disciplining the kids. Do you discipline Jamariah and Julia when she lived here?
Yes.
How do you discipline?
They're supposed to run. If they do something, they're supposed to do squats. Or, Dad had made them, like, just go up and down the stairs or whatever.
You a bald-faced lie. Talking about doing squats. She remind me of Annette right now. You lying. You just think people supposed to believe this.
Holding something or whatever. I have popped them on the hands before. I pretty much, if Dad feel like he want to whoop them, leave that to him.
Okay.
No going with the other kids to places, staying home if, you haven't did what you're supposed to do.
Right. When's the last time she got in trouble?
She got in trouble. She hasn't been since on the cruise ship, but she haven't been in trouble since we got back.
Okay. What did she do on the cruise ship?
She checked herself out of camp, and her dad, I called him and let him know that she did that, and she was like, I was just wanting to go get ice cream or something. And so from there, he just had me put her in timeout and stuff.
So just timeout?
Yeah.
You know what, Dad? I'm going to need you to start disciplining your child. The fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
So I pretty much had to leave, I have my 4 other kids with me and stuff. I had to pretty much leave her with my mom at certain times, just because, we paid so much money to, go on that trip. I had to divide my time between all the kids.
Right. So she was going to go on that trip to see your mom? Jamariah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so last question I have for you, last couple questions. All the bites and stuff she has on her, where are those from?
So her and Egypt broke out from, she said, the kids told me that she was doing stuff to herself. I didn't witness it myself. But she did break out. Her and Egypt broke out while we were in Puerto Rico. I put medicine on it that she broke out from. But as far as a bite, she has a bite mark from the dog, which was stitched up.
Yeah, that was a couple months ago, right?
Yeah.
From 7?
Yeah.
All right. How bad was that dog bite? How bad?
To me, it wasn't that bad. To me, it wasn't that bad because she wasn't she cried for about 5 minutes and it stopped.
How often does she go to the doctor?
She said it wasn't that bad, but didn't she just say she had to get it stitched up? Are you fucking serious? Yeah, he had bite marks. You hearing it? You hearing it right?
Dad has only taken her to the doctor once since we've had them.
How long you guys had them?
Since October of 23.
And what was that for?
I guess a regular checkup. I'm not sure.
You don't know who her doctor is?
No, sir.
Okay. Sorry, do you have any questions?
Yes, ma'am. You said when you went to, you had everybody downstairs and you were going to go lay down. You set the alarm.
No, I told the girls that I was going to set the alarm on the house.
Okay. Is that something you normally do whenever you go to lay down?
Yes.
Just to make sure the house is safe and everything.
Because I have an autistic daughter.
Okay. So if a door opens, does the alarm advise
Trigger.
you that the door's open?
Yes.
Okay. And you said they went to the park after that.
I think they went to the park. Yeah.
Okay. Did the alarm go off?
No.
Okay.
I hadn't alarmed the house at that time.
Okay. But you said when you went to sleep, when you went to lay down, that you set the alarm.
Yeah, I know. I said I told them I was going to set the alarm.
Okay.
Let me see when I set the alarm.
Bitch, you don't know. Sitting over here wasting these people's time.
It's not. I don't have an internet connection.
Okay. And where's the park at that they would go to?
The Montverde Park, behind,
Okay, up by the convenience store?
yes.
Okay. How would they get there from here?
My daughter, she usually just takes the car.
Oh, okay. You're 17. Is that the 17-year-old daughter?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then when did you know, what time did they get back?
I'm not sure.
Okay. No, that's all I have. So,
Do you know how Jamariah got into the room that you were in? Did she? My understanding is she was asleep on the couch at some point. And then how did she get into your room?
I'm assuming she walked in.
She was walking there. You were asleep. You didn't know she was. Was she sleeping on the bed or on the floor?
When I saw her,
Yeah,
she was on the mattress.
on the mattress.
When I called 911, I told them, they said lay her flat on her back. I said she is flat on her back. They
How'd you move her?
said she needed to be on a flat surface, so I removed the mattress from up under her.
Okay, so in your room, how many mattresses are in your room?
The room that she was in,
Yes.
2.
Okay, so 2 mattresses in there. Is that the room that you were sleeping in?
Yes,
Okay, so she was on a different mattress than the one you were on.
yes,
Okay. And then you took her off the mattress because 911 told you to.
correct.
Okay. So obviously she's in there and we got to get the medical examiner's office out here to take possession of her. And then there's going to be a whole, we're going to give them the medical information that we have, let them know what trip she's been on. They can kind of see, test and blood work and whatnot. Do you have any issue with us searching the house?
I don't.
Okay.
She a dirty dog.
All right, I'm going to read this to you while you're here. It's a search warrant for the residence. Kind of get it out of the way because you are the resident. I have to read it to you, okay? All right, so it's a search warrant. It's in the Circuit or County Court of the 5th Judicial Circuit of Florida in and for Lake County. Do you have any issue with us going through your cell phone just to make sure there's nothing? What we're trying to do is clear everything. We don't have anything indicating right now that this is a murder, right? We don't know, right? So we have to treat everything like it's a homicide investigation. Do you have any objection to us going through your phone? Is that no?
No, I don't.
Okay. What's the passcode for your phone?
06. Wait. I use my Face ID, so I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it's 6 or 4 digits. If it pops up, then I can. What, could you try to slide it up?
Yep. Easiest way to do that is right here. So, hang on. Yeah, do this. So it'll do it. Not gonna do it. All right, so now when we do this, there you go. So it's 6 digits.
Okay, so 060
06
0712.
712. Okay, all right, so if you can leave that phone with me, we'll put it on airplane mode, and then we'll go from there. You have a copy of that. We're gonna start getting CSI in there to do everything that we need to do, and then we'll get this turned over back to you guys as quickly as possible. We do have waters and stuff for you guys, so if you guys need something, just let one of the deputies know, especially with the kids, all right?
Gas.
Gas, like gasoline?
Yeah.
Are you out of gas?
I ran out with turning the air on.
Let me see if I can get with the chaplain on that.
Okay.
It shouldn't be a problem, but I'll let you know. All right?
Do I just go back to the car?
Yeah.
Am I able to talk to him?
Yeah. Let me talk to him real quick. I don't know what he knows yet, so let me find out.
Concerned that Jamariah may have been a victim of child abuse, investigators question her father, Loanne Sessions.
Hello, I'm Detective Parrish. Do you go by Juan?
Yeah, that's my name, LaJuan.
LaJuan is your name? Do you go by Juan though? Is that what the kids know you as?
They know me by Mr. Butter.
Mr. Butter?
Mm-hmm.
Do tell.
Just a neighborhood, childhood nickname.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you lived here?
Got out of prison in August last year.
Okay.
I was here since last week. I moved out last week. I took all my stuff and moved out last week.
Okay.
I tried to get you this day.
Why'd you move out?
We're not compatible. Me and her weren't compatible.
You and Ty?
Yeah.
Okay.
She told me to get out. I had to call my.
So if y'all ain't compatible and you ain't gonna be there no more, why in the fuck are you leaving your kids with her? Because y'all ain't married? See, this is what's pissing me off.
Probation officer to let him hear the conversation. And I got out.
Okay. How long have you guys been together?
Since 2017.
And you guys have a child in common, correct?
Yeah.
That's Egypt?
Yes.
And when did you first move here?
Me?
Yeah.
In August.
But before that, were you living here before that?
I was in prison.
So 2017 up to 2019?
No, 2019.
Okay.
I went to prison in 2019. They moved here while I was in prison.
Okay.
It's almost like he knew what the fuck Shawty was doing to his kid and he didn't give a fuck. Cause I'm trying to understand your logic, my nigga. Right now, I'm not understanding it. Ooh, let me go eat a grape because I'm ready to smoke. Hold on.
All right. Talk to me about your kids. You have 2 kids, 2 girls, right?
3 girls total.
3 girls. Well, you have Egypt, Jamariah,
And Jaleel.
and Jalea. Okay. Where's Jalea?
Jaleel with my mom.
And that's in Orlando?
Well, Coy.
What's that address so you know it?
I don't know the zip code.
That's okay. You said it's Ocoee though?
Yes.
And Julia's lived there for how long?
A couple months.
A couple months.
Yeah.
What happened that she moved from here?
She was just having a hard time adjusting. Her mother died. Her grandmother and them weren't raising her correctly. We tried to instill rules and principles in her life to try to get her to be a child. She was beyond her years, and it wasn't working out. I was feeling like I was having to get on to her too much and, maybe pop her a little bit more than I should as a father.
Okay.
So I sent her to my mother.
What happened to their mother?
Leukemia.
And that was when? 2022?
I think so. I'm not even sure. The death certificate is somewhere.
Where did she pass away at? Here in Lake County?
No, Orange County. Well, honestly, I don't know. But I believe Orange County.
Thank you. How did the kids take it?
I was in prison.
So did Ty have the kids?
Their grandmother had them.
How did she get them?
I got them when I came home from prison.
You should have left them kids where they was at.
Tell me about Jamariah. What's she like? Tell me about who she was.
Jamariah, goofy. Jamariah, she just Jamariah. She gonna get into things. She gonna be goofy. She love animals. Like, Jamariah was having a hard time adjusting these last couple weeks.
Okay.
But
Why the last couple of weeks? Like, what's changed?
I've been working. I work more now. Like, I'm supposed to be in school now. I go to school and I work. I go to school and I work.
Well, you know what? You don't got the luxury to do that. Stay your ass at home like a lot of women do. Because evidently you working and you going to school and you ain't understanding nothing that's going on with your kids. None. This nigga keeps saying they're having a hard time adjusting. They need their daddy. Not this motherfucking big bird looking ass bitch who you leaving your kid with.
Go to school and I work. So she's not seeing me like she should, so I don't know. I haven't even been able to talk to her to see what's going on. Like, I don't even know why she's been. I keep asking her. She's telling me, Dad, I'm not trying to be bad. Dad, I'm not trying to do this stuff. I don't know. I was going to take her to a doctor. I was under the impression she was going to California right now. Okay. She got back. We was going to go to a doctor. I was going to go see what's wrong with her. Like,
when you say what's wrong with her, you're talking about her acting out, right?
Yes, because she's telling me she don't know why she's acting out. My baby telling me she don't know why. And I'm not going to whoop her if she has a mental disorder. Like, if she don't know what's wrong with her and she can talk good. So when I'm asking her, what's your problem? Why are you doing this? And she's telling me, I don't know. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to, Dad. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to be good, but I just can't.
Okay. Now, the other girls have told me that basically Ty would call you for discipline. So were you actually witnessing her acting out, or you're just getting that second hand? Or a little of both?
He was getting it second hand. That's what he was doing. He was just listening to the lady, the girl, the fuck.
Okay, so with the phone calls, when she called me and say she done something, by the time I get home, it's 10 o'clock at night, most nights. I'm not finna wake her up. I'm gonna yell and scream at her, but she wasn't really, I wasn't disciplining her because I wasn't here enough.
Okay. So you weren't physically seeing her acting out. You're getting it kind of secondhand.
Yes, everything is secondhand.
What was, when Ty would call you and say that she's acting out, what is she doing?
Just stuff like not listening, not cleaning up, doing what she want to do, or going through the other kids' stuff, kid stuff.
Did she get along with her? I'm going to call them their sisters because they all live here. Did she get along with her sisters?
To my knowledge, yeah. To the best of my knowledge, yeah.
When's the last time that you saw her?
Before the cruise.
When was that?
I don't even know what day it left. I think the cruise was from the 2nd to the 9th. So the 1st?
Okay.
No, not the 1st. They went to Miami for a day or two. So let me look at a calendar so I can show you. So let me say they left on the Saturday before the cruise. Either Friday or Saturday.
Did you not go on the cruise?
No, I can't go. I'm on probation.
Okay. How do you get out of prison and still be on probation? That's some bullcrap.
That's how they did it. 5 years in, 5 years out.
What'd you go for?
Trafficking.
Of what?
Molly. Yeah. That's what I said. So
everybody needs a little something, something.
They left, I guess, her mom got here on the 29th, so they left between the 30th and the 31st. Okay. So that's the last time. They came back on the 9th. It was the 2nd through the 9th. They came back on the 9th. I didn't work that night. Maybe it was the 9th. I didn't work. I don't work Sundays. I think I probably was asleep by the time they got in. No, I got here after them, and they told me that they had her in the room downstairs because they thought I was mad at her. So they were saying that they just want to keep her out of sight to let. Yeah, they thought. Okay, so let me not say it like that.
Okay.
She had got in trouble the whole trip.
Okay.
Jamariah cut up the whole trip. So they maybe thought that I would whoop her because of, like, I was screaming at her, Mari, I'm gonna whoop you if you don't do better. You know, it's on the phone though.
Okay.
You gotta stop. You know, I'm her mother, she's not here with us, so she don't know that I tell her 1,000,000 times I'm gonna whoop her.
Sure.
To try to get her to straighten up.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So she may have thought that I was serious or whatever the case may have been. I don't know. So they was like, we just got her down.
Yeah, see, she had already hid that little girl because she had already done hurt her to a different capacity. But see, I'm still floored at the fact that, you know, with the burns and shit he was missing. You missing a lot of shit that's going on with your kid, bruh.
Downstairs in the room with the kids.
Okay.
Okay, that was fine. Okay. The next day, I have to get up 6 in the morning. No, I drove that day. I used the truck. So I left at 8 o'clock that next morning. 8, maybe 8:30 to go to school. I went to school, I went to work. When I got back from work, I was told that she was going to California with Tyler.
Okay.
So this whole time, I'm thinking she's in California. Thursday, we get into our situation. I pack my stuff, I leave. I get the text message saying that everybody's been sick from the cruise, that everybody was sick from the cruise. That's why I haven't heard from anyone. So then I knew that the big girls were supposed to go to California yesterday. They were supposed to get on the plane yesterday to go to California. I was under the impression they was all gone.
So you had no idea that she was even here?
I had no idea she was even here. My baby supposed to be with me, man. That's she's not supposed to be here. I was done. I was gone. She was supposed to be with me.
Okay. How did you get called today?
When I woke up, I had text messages. You know, my phone had died in the process. She told me to call. So I called her. She asked me to come. I don't have a car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I told her I don't have a way. So they're like, okay, we'll send you an Uber. I'm like, all right, that's fine. She's telling me she needs my help. I'm not a nasty person. Just because we're not together, that don't mean I won't help you.
Sure.
Nigga. You thought your child was supposed to be going to California? You didn't think to see if she landed or none of this shit? Bro, y'all both getting on my fucking nerve. It's almost making me feel like y'all niggas knew what the fuck was going on. I don't like none of y'all folks. I swear to God.
Come, because I think she needs some help or something.
Right.
They tell me my baby dead, man.
Can I see those messages?
They didn't tell me she was dead through a message. They called. Her mother called.
But she texted you this morning?
Yes. She said, that's it. Those are the messages.
5:44. Can I take a picture of that? Did she say anything to you about Jamariah yesterday?
No. No, we were going through
the fact that this little girl was found absolutely nude, and there's a video of you sicking a dog on your stepdaughter. It makes no sense to me. Y'all have been beating this little girl. Y'all ain't give a fuck about shit. And Dad, you are just, what you going to school for? Huh? What you doing? Where's she taking you to? Because I don't understand how your ass don't know nothing that's going on in the house. How you oblivious to everything that's going on? How do you not even know if your daughter got on a plane? Nigga, you talking about she was supposed to be in Cali. You ain't never once tried to call your daughter to see if they made it, bro? Are we watching the same shit here?
breakup phases yesterday.
I feel that.
Yeah, so we didn't. Like I said, I didn't even know she was here. I'm under the impression she's in California. So, I mean, I talked to her mother, so it would have been no reason
Talk to Ty's mother?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that...
So, hold on, time out. Y'all got to listen to this shit, so y'all won't be confused. His daughter was supposed to be getting on a plane to go to California to visit his girlfriend's mama. Okay? Not his mama, his girlfriend's mama. For some reason, this little girl didn't make it on a plane. She was found unalive in a home with mad bruises, dog bites, all types of shit. And these people are acting like they know absolutely nothing.
And she's still sick, you know, I'm giving her time to
adjust and get well.
And then call me. Because me and her mother, we talk. So that's her mother. That's who sent the Uber. So I'm under the impression that, you know, she's still sick, under the weather. And I know that she'll take good care of Mari while if Mari is sick as well. So I just wasn't bothering them. Like, I'm thinking she's okay. Like, these people I trust, I shouldn't have to hound y'all and find out what's going on or where she is. I don't know. Like,
the audacity of this nigga. I shouldn't have to hound y'all to check on your kids.
I know they've never done nothing to harm her anyway, or you know what I'm saying? I know they've been good to her. From the time that I've been home and she's been with us, I can say they've been very good to her. No, she never been out of state. They took her on the cruise, 7-day cruise, you know, all the excursions. They do stuff for her constantly. This is nothing I never would have thought possible.
Juan, when you talked to Ty, what did she tell you? She didn't say nothing? Okay. She didn't tell you anything about it?
My mother told me. I didn't say nothing.
Does Jamariah normally sleep naked?
I don't know. Now that when they're asleep, I don't go in their room. And being that I'm the only man in the house, I wasn't here, so
I get that.
It's possible.
Okay. Talk to me about who stays in what room. So downstairs, who stays in the rooms downstairs?
The shower and the Naya.
Okay.
The front is the Naya. The back, the shower. Upstairs is the room that we share.
That's with the master bath?
Yes.
Okay.
Ozaria room is the back room. In Egypt, that front room is Egypt's room, but Egypt sleeps wherever she wants to sleep.
Okay.
So Mari would do what Egypt does, pretty much sleep with whoever, you know, she was favoring that day.
Typical girl.
Yeah.
Where did she normally sleep? Who did she normally sleep with? If she had a room to call her own, where would it be?
She's supposed to have her own room, but I haven't got to it yet. But between Naya and Shara, the Naya and the Shara.
So downstairs?
Yes. When she gets in trouble, I make her sleep upstairs on the couch so I can keep an eye on her.
Yeah, this cop about to piss me off too. Cause what the fuck are you hee-hee-ha-ha for? It's a child right upstairs, gone over nothingness. You know what I'm saying? Because two people didn't want to be parents, and she feeling like she laughing. She pissing me off too.
Talk to me about when Seven attacked her.
I wasn't here.
Do you know anything about it?
Nope. I was ready to kill the dog the same day. They all begged me not to.
Okay. Do you know what started it? What happened? Was it a toy? Was it food? Was it just him being
She told me that she tried to take some food from him while he was eating.
Okay.
That's all I know.
And she went to the hospital for that, right?
Yes, I took her to the hospital.
Is that her shoulder? Is that what she got bit on the shoulder?
It was like
her arm. Okay, I'll call that.
Yeah.
She got stitches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he ever attack her anymore?
No. Not to my knowledge. They knew they can't tell me nothing like that a second time.
What hospital did you guys go to? South Lake?
Is that the one right up off of...
Is it a big hospital, or was it like one of those urgent care places? Or do you know?
It's the one, it's maybe 10 minutes from here. I'm trying to... think it's Orlando Health, if I'm not mistaken.
She did. She keep lying. I know it's a good cop tactic, but I don't like her right now. And I ain't had no blood neither, so it's aggravating me. But my thing is this. This man knows nothing that goes on in this house. You know what I'm saying? You're being told that your daughter was bit this way, but why? Ask, like, do you talk to her?
It may be
Did you ever?
I think it's one and the same.
Okay.
And you took her there.
Yes.
Does she have a normal pediatrician that she goes to?
9-year-old, 13-year-old, 8-year-olds just dying.
Kinda, but we've been going through the battles of getting them far as paperwork and everything. But I have took her to First Pediatrics and Winter Garden since they've been with me.
Okay.
Well, First Choice Pediatrics, sorry.
First choice.
Yes, ma'am.
When's the last time that she was there?
She had to go do her checkup for school.
She did what? I'm sorry.
A checkup for school.
Okay.
I got all the papers, but they're not here.
And that was this school year?
Yeah.
Did she ride the bus?
Yes.
How was she in school? Well, one has to go to work.
In the beginning, she would just go to sleep in class when she didn't want to do her work. Okay. Toward the end, she straightened out a little bit, started staying up in school. It was like she was kind of flip-flop. She would get in trouble at home and be good at school, or
be bad at school and be good at home.
Yeah, like it was just a flip-flop, We were just trying to get it under control.
And was it just sleeping at school?
Yeah. Well, she hit a kid once, but I think he hit her first. So it was like, but that was about it.
I teach the early childhood program, so I have a preschool. We have preschoolers that we work with.
Did she have any friends at school?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these parents don't talk about. They don't be want to know these kids' friends or nothing. What the fuck is up?
Sleep over once for her birthday.
And that was at this house?
Yes.
Any history of domestic violence between you and Ty? Any history of sexual abuse that you're aware of from any of the kids or you or Ty?
What do you mean when you say that? I know.
It's very open. I mean, it can
Denaya was raped at school.
Okay.
Other than that, no.
No history in your family of any sexual abuse or anything like that? Do you have any reason to believe that Ty would harm your child?
No, I don't.
Nothing that indicated otherwise? What about the girls?
Hope. I mean, they all kids. I don't think so.
Okay.
I say, but over the last, I've been gone so much. I mean, anything could have been changing and I wasn't even aware of it.
When the last time you saw her, did she have any marks on her? Did she have any bruises on her? Anything that you kind of saw and asked her, like, hey, what's that on your arm? Or what's that cut from? Or anything like that?
I don't know. The last thing I remember was they said something about her running into a sign in the store. She told me that. She ran into a sign, yeah.
I'm coming, y'all. Hold on.
I can't really say if she had any bruises. I don't.
None that you remember,
Yeah,
right?
I can remember.
Any other injuries that you might have remembered seeing? And she bathes herself, I assume.
Yeah,
She's old enough to do
she's
that.
very clumsy. Yeah, but she bathes herself.
Okay. She's clumsy, then.
Yeah, very clumsy. They all clumsy.
That's a girl thing. If I was to tell you that she had injuries on her, would you have any idea where they were from?
No. Like injuries where? I mean, I don't know. No injuries where?
Nothing that you can account for other than where 7 bit her on the arm, right? And that's scarred, so it's healed.
Yeah. I mean, I think she got one whooping maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
But that would be it. And I don't remember no bruises from that.
Was it you?
No.
You whooped her? Who whooped her?
I gave her permission to spank her. Yes, I did.
3 or 4 weeks ago. Do you know if she just used her hand? Did she use a belt? Anything like that?
I'm not sure. I don't like to think about that part of.
Is there anything that you think I need to know that I haven't asked you?
Oh.
Do you have any questions that I can answer for you?
Can I see my baby?
Unfortunately, not right now.
That's it. I just want to see my baby, man. I didn't even get to see her when she came back.
Now you want to see your baby.
Did you talk to her on the phone at all?
While she was gone.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
You can see. You can talk to them. You want to see Egypt?
Yeah.
Okay. Have them back there for me.
This baby was so failed, and it's making me so mad because there's so many people in the world who deserve minks.
What do you do for work?
I work for Tool World in Eustis. It's a
Eustis?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's a production plant for drywall texture.
Where do you go to school?
Florida Technical College. It's on the east side of Orlando.
What are you going to school for?
Electrical and electrical programming.
Is that good money?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. What is electrical programming?
So it's like garage door openers, all the electric stuff that come on automatically without somebody having to sit there and do it. So like the electric doors, street lights, all of that stuff falls on electrical programming.
I did not know that. News to me. What'd you do before you went to prison?
Construction.
You like it?
A little bit.
He was out here making kids he don't need. The fuck?
Backbreaking.
When did you get concerned that Jamariah had a mental condition? Was that recent?
Yeah, this was recent. This was a recent thing.
And that's just because she was acting out so much, right?
Ain't no doctor diagnosed her with no mental. See, this is how you know that he listening to this motherfucking broad. You feel me? Because it's the same thing that she said, and now you just automatically diagnosing her off what this lady's saying. Yo, I'm getting aggravated. I'm getting so aggravated.
Mom, were you planning to come back and get Maria?
She was waiting on her to get back. She was gone.
Yeah, she was under the impression that
I thought she flew out so quick.
Just waiting on her to get back. I was ready to meet her at the airport. I wasn't coming back here.
Because they had gone on a cruise. Come back and plan to go on a trip. So he actually thought, when he got the message, he said he thought that they were in California.
So it's going to be a little bit, all right? And if you want to hang around, when the medical examiner comes, we'll probably have some questions for you, some just different things. My understanding, you guys went to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and
W subs, I can't see shit, but W subs, I see everybody else saying it.
A was this news, B was something you got on the cruise, sickness, something like that. So that's what we're kind of looking at right now.
I just knew everybody was.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. Okay, all right. Well, I will keep you up to date with as much information as I have, as I get. Okay.
While carrying out search warrants at the Sessions home, investigators make a shocking discovery. Security cameras installed in the home appear to show multiple instances of Jamariah being physically and verbally abused in the days leading up to her death. Detectives haul Tyshael down to the sheriff's office for another round of questioning.
Now, this is where I'm going to pause, because we're going to get into this other part tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We was going to get into a majority of it, but we're going to get into the rest of this. This is disturbing as hell to me. You have not seen nothing yet. It's going to get a little bit intense. I can't stand people who treat children like they're not supposed to be protected. So many people failed this little girl as well, and I'm so sick of saying that. Like, we just was saying this with Naziah as well. So many kids who don't have the choices is being failed. You feel me? Yes, everything that we're reacting to, you're gonna see it. Everything is gonna be posted. So yeah, make sure tomorrow we're gonna be back here. We're gonna proceed with part 2 to this. We also wrote a story out earlier as well that we're gonna also continue with as well. I'm introducing you to these things so you can understand what we're talking about when I'm dropping other videos on it. But this is another video that's gonna piss a lot of people off, and we're just getting started with it. But I wanted you guys to have a little context or whatever. Y'all stay tuned for a second.